Okay, Unavowed, part 4. Mic is unmuted. Audio should be good. Let's go. There goes Mandana. Last time we left off, we killed Kalash. And Mandana is not taking it well, apparently. He's focusing on the knife.
Oh, hi. I'm just scanning the knife again.
Are you alright?
Me? I'm fine. I'm working. So yeah, I'm alright.
You're a horrible liar, you know.
You're as bad as Mandana. You really want to know how I feel? I want to burn the North Woods to the ground. Then, when there isn't a twig or weed left, I'll flambe that dryad like a fancy cake. Did I ever tell you about Alden, my great-grandfather?
Yes, you did. He was some kind of evil fire mage, right?
Evil is one word for it. He was a terrible force of nature. I always wondered, what made him that way? What made him decide that turning villages of people to ash was a good idea? He lived a long, long time. Long even for a mage, but he was still human. Maybe he suffered one loss too many. Will that be me one day? I don't know.
I'm starting to think that all these followers that I'm getting are bots, because I have my chat turned on to follower mode, and I'm getting a bunch of followers that have weird names. I don't know. It's like the viewer count isn't going up, so I have to assume that every single like weirdly named follower, quote unquote, I get is a bot. I have to assume. So, anyways, you're you, Eli. You aren't anybody else.
50 years ago, I was an accountant with 2 daughters. Today, I'm a fire mage with the Unavowed. Tomorrow, who knows what I'll be. I've lost a lot of people in my life. I thought I'd come to terms with it, but it never gets easier. Jesus, I'm making this all about me, aren't I? Poor Mandana. Let's talk about something else.
I, just saw Mandana walk out of your room.
Oh, you saw that, huh? Well, no point in denying it.
So you and Mandana are...
What? Oh, no, it's nothing like that. Well, maybe it is kind of like that. It's complicated. Well, maybe not that complicated. Just leave it, okay?
Are you a thing? Are you two a thing?
Sure.
Probably.
She just needs time. Seems easy enough to give it to her.
Yeah, well, I feel for her, I really do. But the whole operation was dumb from the start.
Yes, it
That's
was.
hardly fair. I mean, I didn't know Kalash well, but he seemed to know what was what.
He was cocky. He should have brought us along. We could have helped.
How? She couldn't be killed. Not in the normal way.
What's done is done. We still have a job to do.
Learning from failed ops is part of the job. I'm just saying, numbers. We could have made a difference.
Maybe, but wondering what if is like growing an orchard in the desert.
You mean fruitless?
Yeah. My old sponsor used to say that.
Jesus. Remind me to never quit drinking.
Yikes.
Anyway, what now? We having a briefing or what?
I'll talk to Mandana.
You sure that's a good idea? You're the one who... Well, never mind. You do what you think is best.
We'll be here. Just call us when it's time.
I personally think that whenever somebody's going through something, it's always good to talk it out. It's like, even if they don't want to talk about it, I feel like it's good to have a conversation just to understand what they're going through. But that's just a me thing. It's like whether or not it's warranted is like questionable. I don't know, but that's just how I feel about situations where this comes up.
It is strange. Father did not speak much, and yet this room feels so silent without him.
Are you okay? No, that's actually a stupid question. Do you want to be left alone?
No, I shed enough tears last night. I will not indulge in more self-pity. Not yet. We have a demon to find. Doing otherwise would dishonor Father's sacrifice.
I wish I got to know Kalash better.
Getting to know my father would not have been easy, even if he lived. A Jin's mind is a maze, twisted and complex. Father was no different. Even I had difficulty understanding his thoughts. I suppose I am too human.
So what now?
The oncoming darkness still approaches, regardless of my personal tragedy. If the Unavowed has
It was
need
just a
of me,
tragedy.
I will be here. It is literally the least I can do.
I'm not gonna ask because I'm not gonna ask about this just because I feel like it's inappropriate. Should we start a meeting?
Yes, it is time.
You doing all right?
As well as can be expected. Thank you. I have not lost sight of our goal. The demon still eludes us.
But we've got a name now, right? What'd you say it was? Mel something.
Mel Carissa.
Great. That's something. So what's our play?
I'm not gonna ask that. That's a stupid question. Did you finish your scan on the knife, Eli?
I was hoping you'd ask that. We got lucky last time. The demon's energy signature had degraded so badly, it was hard to pinpoint where it had been. But this time, I had its name. That made the scan 10 times more precise.
So you found more locations?
Better, I pinpointed the point of most activity. The demon went all over the city, but there's one place it kept returning to again and again. I was even able to get an exact address.
And that place is?
500 Metropolitan Avenue in Brooklyn.
Your face just went dead white. Does that address mean something to you?
That's under the bricks. That's under the bricks. The theater I used to run with Maury and Zach.
Really? The place where you got possessed?
And where 2 actors
I
got
just
murdered.
love Eli's face. It's like he's seen some shit. It's like, what? Why would Mel Carissa go back there?
Indeed. It does seem remarkably risky.
Look, I might not know a lot about demons, but the whole returning to the scene of the crime thing, it's bullshit. It never actually happens.
Well, it does
So what the hell
now.
is going on?
The name Mel Carissa, has anyone heard of it?
It is not a name I have heard of before.
I did some scrying last night. From the bits I've been able to pick up, the name Mel Carissa is associated with knowledge.
Knowledge? What does that mean?
I'm as lost as you
It's in
are.
your
The
garage.
scry's still ongoing. Hopefully it can tell us more.
We should get over to my old theater and find out what's going on.
Indeed. It is time we take the fight to the enemy.
Ding
We are
ding,
ready to
mother
depart when you are.
truckers. Let's not waste any more
Lead the
time.
way.
Okay, so last time I wanted to
Hey, Eli, what you reading?
Draft week.
like
It's a
I
personal
brought
account of the
Mandana and
1863
Logan, but I
draft.
couldn't use Logan, so I had to use
If you wanted a
these
personal
two.
account, you
So
can
I'm
ask
gonna
me.
take Eli
I
and
was
Vicky.
there.
I know, but I thought I'd
Under
read
the
it.
Bricks Theater.
I know the guys in the local precinct. Good cops, most of them. They went over this place with a fine-tooth comb. Twice. You really think we can find something they didn't?
Yes.
Don't answer that.
That's not ominous.
The portal looks sealed. Nothing's going in or out. For now.
A portal. Like the one the general came out of.
Yeah, but portals like this take a huge amount of energy to create.
So what created this one?
I don't know.
The portal pulses in and out with a consistent rhythm.
There's gotta be something here. Let's look around.
Maybe through here? Question mark? No? A sheaf of papers lies discarded on the floor.
What have you got there?
Some handwritten notes. Looks like a journal. It's your handwriting, isn't it?
Guess this proves I was really here.
Hey, I told you that scan was perfect, didn't I?
Well, don't keep us in suspense. Read the thing.
Sharing a mind can be difficult. I have learned that it is important to keep a record of important thoughts and details before they get filtered out, hence this journal. I have cast a veil over it as a precaution. I am still so weak. The city has become so ordinary, so mundane. The world has turned its back on all things magical. Even the local chapter of the Unavowed is a mere skeleton crew, headed by an old fossil of a djinn. I do not foresee them being a problem. I am powerless here. Whatever magic this city possesses, it is stamped out and tucked away. I cannot access it. How to change this? I see several options open to me.
A fossil? Really?
Come on, let's keep reading.
Wow. Number 1. Creating poltergeist. The method is easy enough. I need to find some souls I can corrupt. Their mere existence will generate plenty of spiritual energy. Number 2. General Zarug of the merfolk is desperate. He is fighting a losing war. Can I use this somehow? Share his power with a mundane human or two? Release his power into the world? Number 3. There's a dryad trapped in the North Woods. If she is freed, so will her power. Power that I can use. I will try and make contact. Maybe we can help each other. The more spiritual energy is released, the stronger I become. What do I do with this power? Every day I feel capable of more and more. Yet there is still more to be tapped.
This is insane. The demons filling the city with supernatural energy on purpose. I guess that explains why we've been so busy lately.
Yes. Number 4. The Wall Street area. There are plenty of weak-willed executives, all desperately clinging to power. All would be easy to corrupt, but who? Number 5. Manhattan's Chinatown. I sense a power there. Something old and ancient, but hidden. I need to bring it out into the open. Number 6. The neighborhood around Brooklyn's Prospect Park has changed so much. There used to be a magic there. The people so full of wonder. They have lost their way. Perhaps I can help them, and myself. I am strong enough now. I can create a pocket realm of my very own, but I cannot create the door. Nothing I try works. I will have to think on this.
Our demons sure have been busy.
Yes, quite. I should have realized from the start, a pocket realm is a personal thing, only open from a place I have an emotional connection to. But where? The answer was, as always, obvious, under the bricks, the theater where I came into my new form. The portal formed quickly, held closed with the very power I have siphoned into the city. On the other side, anything I wish. Very soon I can go to work. However, there is a matter of the mind I share, and the Unavowed. Do they know of my existence or not? Did I overestimate them? This is a loose end that must be dealt with.
So the demons created a pocket realm. That's gotta be where it went.
You mean through that portal over there?
Yes, exactly. How do we get through?
We can't. It's sealed solid.
How do we unseal it?
There are bonds of energy holding the portal closed. I can kind of sense them. And they feel frayed.
Frayed.
Yeah, and pretty recently too.
Wait, this is because of us, isn't it? We're fixing all the stuff the demons screwed up. There's less mojo to hold this thing closed?
Exactly.
We're getting closer to the demon this whole time.
Just like police work. You pound enough pavement, something eventually shakes loose.
Yes, but that's a weird analogy, but okay. Then we know where to go next.
That's what I'm talking about. Let's get the hell out of here.
Okay. Okay, so I'm still gonna take these two with me. Where do I want to go first? Let's go to Brooklyn. The Prospect Park,
Look
I think.
all the graffiti. So much for all this gentrification I keep hearing about.
Dark pathway under the
Dude,
subway
this
bridge
is
leads to a poetry
gentrification.
slam.
So, about Kalash.
Majestic
I've
illustration
lost
of
friends
an
in the line
angel
of
graces
duty
this
before.
wall.
I traveled up the mountain of glass
You look like
to the man who looks down
the,
upon high.
Muse.
But he sent me. Do you mind?
Oh,
Can't
you
you
are
see
the
I'm-
Muse, I
Wait.
think.
Alden, is that you?
Sorry, what did you say?
You heard me. You're supposed to be dead.
That name. How do you know that name?
You're kidding, right? I know all about you. Alden the Destroyer, Alden the Deathbringer.
No, Alden was my great-grandfather. I'm nothing like him.
Oh, well, you look exactly like him. You shouldn't do that. It's rude.
You didn't answer my question. How do you know that name?
Why does it matter?
Because we're with the Unavowed?
Oh, well, I'm tired. I'm going to sit down. You want to talk? Come on by.
Okay. You seem like...
How
Are you
on
the
earth-
Muse from the beginning? You look like the Muse. I know her. She's a Muse. Yes, exactly.
Wait, the Muse you met last year? That was her? So why didn't she recognize you? Very strange. And she knows who Alden is. That alone isn't good.
Why? What'd this guy do?
It's not important. At least not right now. I think we need to speak to her. As soon as possible.
Yes, quite.
Hi, everyone. I'm Callie. Or did we go through this already?
That name, Alden. How do you know it?
Well, come on. When you spread fire and death to 100 villages, it tends to inspire people. His face was in hundreds of nightmares for generations. I saw them all.
You see dreams?
I'm a muse. Duh. It's kind of what I do. Or I did, anyway. I kind of lost my power.
You... what? How did that happen?
Some lady took it. Hey, you should order a cappuccino. They draw these little heart shapes with the milk. It's amazing.
You sound like a very stereotypical, teen. It's like, oh my gosh. But I don't know. Don't you recognize me? Because I recognize you.
Nope. Never seen you before.
You hypnotized my friend Zach.
Zach, the playwright, he was killed. Stabbed in the throat by one of the actresses. The blood went everywhere. Almost splattered my new dress.
I killed Zach. Kind of. It's complicated.
No, you're wrong. The lady was about your height. She had your hair color and had kind of your build. But nope, definitely wasn't you.
You seriously don't recognize me?
Nope.
She's wearing a veil. You can't see past it, can you? You really did lose your power.
Yep, I'm mundane as tree bark.
I'm Jamie, by the way.
Yeah, I think we already established that we've met before.
Well, you just said you didn't know, so You knew Eli's great-grandfather?
Not personally, but I was summoned by the survivor of a village he destroyed. He wanted to write of his experience, as a warning to others. But he was scared. He couldn't muster up the inspiration to start writing.
And you helped with that?
Yeah, kinda.
Kinda?
He kept reliving the murder of his family over and over in his mind, and in the end, he threw himself into the sea.
Jesus.
It happens. The creative force can destroy some people. I'm glad I'm done with it.
I would, hate to be like that because, I struggle creatively. So, I would probably need a muse of my own to inspire me. So what are you doing here?
It's open mic night. I'm open micing. Been spending all my time taking in the local art scenes. This is my way of giving back.
You are giving back?
Giving back to the creative force, trying to balance the scales. I'm not really good at it, but the point is to try. And freeform poetry is fun.
Is it though? So long, farewell.
Bye! Stick around if you want to hear more poems. For some reason, fewer people come here than they used to, so I have the place to myself.
Cool.
So, I'm a dead ringer for my insane, evil fire mage ancestor. That's just great.
Yes, it is just great. Okay, across the street.
Looking good there, Junie.
No, it's not right yet.
Of course it isn't.
The art is not bad. You know set designers who could do worse. What? How is this chalk not, like, rinsing away in the rain?
Hey, nice to see I'm not the only crazy one out here tonight.
We're not out here by choice, believe me.
Neither am I. I'm only out here because the little boss here wants to draw.
She's your boss?
She's my daughter. It amounts to the same thing, doesn't it?
Ain't that the truth? A boss who makes you do overtime and doesn't pay you.
See, this guy gets it. You have kids?
Oh, yeah. 2 girls. Grown now.
2 bosses, huh? Must have been rough.
It had its moments.
Why is she drawing in the rain?
Little June here got inspired. What can I say? I tell her no and she screams all night. So I give her a half hour and we're both happy. Besides, she has a talent. I need to encourage it. Nobody else is gonna.
She's a lucky little girl. You're a good mother.
Darn right I am.
How long have you been out here?
It's been 2 hours.
That's not a half an hour at all.
I'm sure June will get tired any minute.
Couldn't she use a pen and paper?
Yeah, like that'll work.
I know, right? Pen and paper would be, logical.
And kids always listen to logic.
Don't get me started.
I guess that's true. I'm Jamie, by the way. This is Eli and Vicky.
Nice to meet you. I'm May Stein. See
Okay.
you around. If you guys want to do any more chatting in the rain, feel free.
Hi there, I'm Jamie.
Junie, answer the lady.
Hi.
What are you
I
drawing?
don't know. It's not finished yet.
The chalk won't last long in the rain.
I know. That's what makes it good.
I took pictures, don't worry. What?
Nothing. You don't get it. It's okay.
You shouldn't talk to your mother that way.
Excuse me, but I'll be the judge of that.
I want to focus, please.
Wouldn't you rather draw inside?
No, this is better.
Better?
Yes.
Anything you can do, I can do better. Seriously, you should go home. Come back when it's dry.
Just 5 more minutes. Bye.
Okay. Inside the park I go. Up, there's a ghost. I was here, alright. Kalima.
You have called and I have answered. But I feel no creative desire within your soul. Inspiration will not help you.
You misunderstand me. I want to help you.
Help me? I don't understand. I don't require anything. Now what do you want?
Me? No. I have something for you.
What do you mean? Stay back.
Was that Callie? The lady from the poetry club?
You think so? These visions aren't exactly high def, but it didn't sound like the same lady.
She said she lost her power. Maybe it changed her personality, too. Good. You're okay. Let's keep going. We need to get to the bottom of this.
An imposing steel sculpture. You can see a piece of leather caught on a jagged piece of metal. A piece of leather is caught on a jagged piece of metal. It flaps uselessly in the wind. I think I need Logan for this, so no, I'm not gonna talk to you.
Don't you think it's time we head home, Junebug?
5 more minutes.
Fine. 5 more minutes.
So Eli, you used to be normal like me, right?
Okay, down here. Going in the bakery.
Got some wet ones here, Chipman.
Huh? Oh, hey. Welcome and stuff.
Jesus, Chipman. Wasn't for me, you wouldn't sell anything.
Talk to the cop.
Evening, folks.
Hey, Diego.
Holy crap, Vicky! How the hell are you?
I'm doing okay. Hanging in there.
I hear ya. It's this weather. Screws with the mood.
Yeah, I'm sure that's it.
I like the rain. It helps me de-stress. That's just a personal thing. Did anyone die by the Prospect Park amphitheater?
Seriously, where have you been? Some idiot set himself on fire, built some weird metal altar to do it on too. The weird thing? He did it in the middle of the night. No witnesses. Some poor jogger found him the next morning.
Right by the stage, too. An interesting place to do it.
You're not the first to say that, actually. He's like some kind of local folk hero now.
Folk hero?
Yeah, the folks who live here, they think it's some kind of, I don't know, artistic statement or whatever. But you ask
The
me,
hell?
he was just a nut.
A neighborhood nut. Haha, remember? Haha. No. Can you tell me anything else about the man who died in the park?
Sorry, but why are you so interested?
A friend of mine is missing. I'm worried it might be the same guy.
I'm sorry about your friend, but surely there's someone assigned to that case. My only advice would be to talk to them.
Really, Diego? Since when do you toe the company line?
Yeah, I'm keeping my head down these days, Vicky. The captain's got it in for me. You know how it is.
Sure, I get it. But imagine his face if you got a positive ID for the guy in the park.
That's impossible. The only ID the guy had burnt up with the rest of him.
Oh,
Really?
that's
Driver's
important.
license. Burnt to a crispy mess.
And that's all you got?
That's all we got.
How was it an artistic statement?
I don't know. What else could it be? This friggin' neighborhood. Draws them in like flies and honey.
Draws what in?
Artists. They've been coming out of the woodwork, causing all sorts of trouble. Forget the drug dealers. It's the artists you gotta worry about.
Are artists really that bad?
You have no idea. Just last week, in this very spot, I had to drag some guy out in cuffs. It was this writer on his laptop. His battery ran out of juice, so he freaked. Smashed his laptop against the table, then started punching people. I wish I could say it was an isolated incident,
Son of a
but it's been happening all over the neighborhood.
You seem to really like those bagels.
Best in the city. Try 'em.
Bagels.
Seriously. Shipman's an artist, a real one. Rainbows or no rainbows. Not that anyone would
Hey,
know.
Pride
it.
Month
Guy
just
knows
ended.
nothing about promoting himself.
You're late. So, you and Vicky know each other.
Well, technically, I know her big brother. Hey, how's Mitch doing these days?
He wants a rematch is all I know.
He wishes. That skee ball prize is mine.
I want to play skee ball. Skee ball's a good time. Thanks.
Stay dry out there.
Huh? Oh, hey, you want something? I'm kind of busy.
Shouldn't you be busy serving me?
I am serving you? What more do you want?
Hey, Chipman, you got paying customers. You want to stay open or what?
Fine. Sorry.
I swear to God, you'd be on the street if it weren't for me.
I get it. Yeesh. Anyway, what can I do for you guys?
Seriously, are you okay? You look exhausted.
I'm fine. I'm working. What else can a guy want?
Everything. Do you have anything that's not psychedelic?
Nobody gets it. This is just the way it has to be, okay? Take
Very
it or leave
colorful. Do you know anyone who died in the park?
it. Someone died? Sorry, I don't know anything about that.
Are you sure you're okay?
Why does everyone keep asking me that? I'm fine.
I'll take a rainbow bagel.
Sure, here you go. That'll be $5. Just eat it slow, okay? And think about it while you eat it. Sure.
Okay.
Bye.
So I got a rainbow bagel. Okay. Cop looks tired but satisfied, enjoying some quiet respite after a long day.
Brooklyn's got one thing over Staten Island. Our bagels suck.
Good evening to you. You folks seem to be lost. Maybe I can help.
Lost?
Yes, it's quite obvious from the look of it. You're walking the streets in the rain, and yet you stop to talk to an old man at the side of the road.
Okay, fair
Nobody with a
point.
destination in mind would do that.
Huh, we got a regular Sherlock Holmes here.
No, I just read people. It's the old artist in me, I suppose.
Well, that's a lot of options. Okay. What kind of artist are you?
Me? Oh, I was a painter. A past tense, I'm afraid. My muse has long since left me. So now I sit here and talk to fine folks like you.
In the rain? Be careful around muses. They're dangerous.
Are they? Well, I don't have to worry. If I had a muse, she's long since moved to someone else.
So, you can help us find directions?
I'm just an old artist watching the world go by. I doubt I'd be any help to you. But if you'd like to stop a while and talk, I wouldn't say no.
Nasty night to be out.
For you, perhaps. I'm quite cozy here. And you meet the most interesting people in the rain. Folks like yourself, for example.
I guess that's fair. I heard lots of artists are moving into the area.
Yes, I've seen it. The neighborhood used to house quite a vibrant community of artists.
Used to?
They're all gone now.
Oh.
They got priced out, or they got kicked out, or they died out.
Well, that's
I
a
thought I'd be the only one left.
trifecta.
But now, look around. The real heart and soul of Brooklyn is coming back. And it is magnificent.
Do you know what happened by the park amphitheater?
You mean the sculpture that was erected in the middle of the night? Magnificent, isn't it? Art that just appears for seemingly no reason. That kind of thing just doesn't happen anymore.
One could
Does the
say
soul of art good to see it.
it's magic. What do you think the sculpture means?
I don't know. To tell you the truth, I have not given it much thought. But the energy it brings, the vibrant life.
It's a life
the world can
force.
use more of that, let me tell you.
A man set himself on fire on the park sculpture.
I heard. Fascinating.
Fascinating. That's all you can say?
Well, it is. Why there? Why in the middle of the night? The act of immolation is violent, painful. One doesn't do that to themselves unless they want to make a statement. And yet, it was done in the middle of the night. Nobody could see or hear him. So
was
yes,
Jordan, I
I'd
tell
call
you
that
what.
fascinating. What was the man trying to say? You'll never know.
What kind of statement does setting yourself on fire make?
As I said, we'll never know. The man was inspired. We never know where it comes from or why it comes. It just is. And that's all we can say about any artistic act. It just is.
I guess that's fair. Nice to meet you. I'm Jamie, and this is Eli and Vicky.
Pleasure. Welcome to the neighborhood. I'm Stanley Bates.
Where have I heard that name before? No idea. Okay.
Eli, I was thinking about something you said.
Gonna continue that conversation? No? Okay.
Hey, just a sec. What's up?
I think I'm the one who took your power away.
You did? You don't look like the lady I met. Oh, right. The veil. I can't see through those anymore. But if it was really you, then I suppose I have you to thank.
Don't worry, we'll try to get your power back.
For real? You did me a favor. 3,000 years and I never once enjoyed a thing. Not a song, not a poem, not a story, not even food. I could inspire them all, but they did nothing for me. I can't even remember the last time I smiled. I
That looks like a
kinda
very
like the
nervous
feeling.
smile,
I think
though.
I'm gonna do it a lot. So, keep my power. You took it, you keep it. I'm happy where I am.
You really don't want your power back?
Nope. Please stop asking that.
Do you know anything about the sculpture in the park?
I saw it. So full of anguish. I could feel the desperation pouring from every rivet and nail.
Anguish?
Yeah, Muse, remember? I can sense these things.
Didn't you say you lost your powers?
Yeah, I was gonna
So,
ask.
if your magic was taken away, you'd still know everything about fire, right?
I guess so, yeah.
Same with me. I know how art works. I know what feelings went into them. And that sculpture, none of those feelings were nice.
Did I forget if I've already did that. Someone burned themselves alive by the sculpture.
That's horrible. What is this feeling? Am I sick or sad, depressed? This is new. I don't like feeling like this.
Same.
Don't ask me about that again.
So you can read works of art?
Anything that was created by anybody else. It leaves an imprint. I can still see them.
Okay.
Bye! Stick around if you
She
want to
said
hear more
she
poems.
didn't like food, so if I give her this...
Ooh, was this made by Clay Chipman? I've been meaning to go to his shop. May I? Oh my god, this is so good. Excuse me. That was strange. This bagel wasn't made by Clay Chipman. Not entirely.
What do you mean?
What?
We saw him make it.
No, his hands made it, but the process, it was inspired by me. That's impossible.
How did you inspire Clay? I thought you lost your power.
I did, and I've never met the guy. But that bagel tasted like my own power. I had it for over 3,000 years. It couldn't be anything else.
So your power now belongs to Clay Chipman?
No, muses can't create, remember? He was inspired by someone with my power. Oh well, good luck to whoever it is. I don't want it anyway.
So someone else has your power.
Yup, sucks to be them.
Oh.
Bye!
So I got some more information. I need the Logan to be able to...
So Vicky, what about your family?
Okay, it's like...
Got any more of those raspberry ones, Chipman?
Sure. Give me a few minutes.
Best donuts in the city, this guy.
I would, ask...
Evening, folks.
I not
Hey, Diego,
ask.
how's your cousin doing these days?
You know her. Always traveling. I'll tell you, said I.
I would, listen to the dialogue that the NPCs have, but it's like, I don't care.
Stay dry out there.
What? I mean, what can I do for you?
So what inspired you to make bagels like this?
I don't know. It just came to me. You experience food with more than just taste, you know. It's important to be aware of that.
Why is it important?
It just is, okay? You don't have to get it. Just enjoy it.
So it wasn't a person who inspired you.
No. I mean, maybe, who knows? You can get inspired by lots of things subconsciously.
Let me guess. The blue and red lox and chive cream cheese bagel was inspired by me.
Sure, whatever. Sure, bye.
Okay.
Good evening.
Okay, nothing new there.
Hey, Eli, could you pretend for a
A
sec that
thumb
I'm
with a
your kid?
face. At least you hope that's a thumb.
What?
I know it sounds weird, just listen, okay?
Okay, I'll listen to you.
Like, I'm your kid. I just shamed the whole family. What can I do to make it right?
Ew.
Honestly, I don't know. If it were one of my daughters, I'd like to think I'd love them unconditionally, no matter what.
Okay.
How about I take a picture of this to show your dad?
No, it's not right yet. Just 5 more minutes.
Okay, for real this time.
Bye.
Hey,
Did anything happen by the park amphitheater?
it was some kind of performance art, wasn't it? Someone put together an altar in the middle of the night and then lit themselves on fire.
Someone lit themselves on fire? You seem rather calm about that.
Well, it wasn't real, was it? I mean, it couldn't have been. They did it in the middle of the night where no one could see it. If you're gonna make a spectacle, you want people to see it. That's
Yeah, it's
what everyone's
true.
saying anyway. Someone put it all together as some kind of statement.
What kind of statement?
You know, before June was born, I might have been able to tell you. But these days, I leave the art critique to the people with more time on their hands.
Do you know anything about the guy who burned themselves?
Nobody
Himself, I
did,
should
right? It was all staged as some kind of statement.
It was just a
That's what everyone's saying
tragedy, I
anyway.
tell you.
See you around.
Okay, so...
I'm not sure what that accomplished. I'm not.
Okay, what do I do then?
What can I do you for?
Are you familiar with this area?
Gosh, so many memories of this place from back in the day. It's hard to choose just one. Matinee shows at the Kingway, summers at Brighton Beach. Heck, you could buy pickles right out of the barrel on any street corner. They cost a nickel, and they were delicious. And fireworks every Tuesday at Coney. Can't forget that. No, can't forget that.
You got a bit distant when talking about Coney. Anything you like to share?
Did I? Huh, sorry about that. Just old history. I met my wife at the Coney Island fireworks. We went every week that summer. Forget it. It was literally a lifetime ago. Let's keep moving.
It feels so strange to be back in Brooklyn.
Yeah, that must be slightly awkward. But you know what? That wasn't you. Just focus on leaving the area a little better than when you arrived. It's all you can do. But maybe that's enough.
That's a good, like, mindset to have. You went white as a sheet when Callie mentioned Alden.
Well, yeah. I did tell you about the hunters, right?
Yes.
The hunters getting wind that I'm still alive is the last thing I need.
Why would Melchoressa take a muse's power?
It wanted to create spiritual havoc, to unleash energy in order to feed off it. Seems to me a direct line to the creative force is a great way of doing that.
Could you probably read something for me?
What did you have in mind?
Can you see the guy who set himself on fire?
Ah, good idea. But it doesn't work that way. Sorry. Inorganic material only. That's why it works so well with books. Pictures. Or pictures of books. You get the idea.
Could you look at the driver's license that got burned up?
I know where and roughly when it was burnt up, so let's see. Searching. Got it. The name on the license is Amos Fennel.
Fennel, huh?
Famous
Any
Amos.
address?
He's from Illinois. Not exactly around the block.
Well, we got a name. That's better than nothing.
Okay, there we go.
Right behind you.
I bet that's him right there.
Uh-oh.
What is it?
I messed up. Need to start over.
Oh, for 5 more minutes. Then we need to get home.
So ask
Hey.
about him. Do you know Amos Fennel?
No, I don't know Amos Fennel.
You sure? You absolutely
Yeah, you
sure?
sounded hesitant.
I said I don't know the guy, so get off my case. See you around.
You sounded very hesitant. He was like, wait a minute.
The colors, the color. Hey, just a
The
sec.
colors.
What's up? Bye.
Okay. I thought you would have been a bit more helpful, but apparently not.
So I says to him, "You're blocking traffic. Go painting somewhere else." Needed 3 guys to pull him off the street. He finished painting in a cell. And you haven't heard a thing I said.
What? You lost your cell?
No.
Ask the cop about it.
Evening, folks. Hey, Vicky. Did they ever get the perp who shot you?
It wasn't just me. And no, not yet.
God damn. Shooting a cop. They shouldn't get away with that.
Oh, they won't. Believe me.
Do you know an Amos Fennel?
Jesus, that guy. Is he bothering you too?
You've heard of him?
Yeah, I had to arrest him more than once. Keeps breaking a restraining order.
You said something about a restraining order? Who issued it?
I guess it's no secret. May Stein issued the restraining order.
Let me guess. Ex-boyfriend?
Got in and won. If you lived on this block, you'd have seen him on the street, screaming up at her window. The guy's messed up in the head, but that nice lady and the kid shouldn't suffer for it.
Hey, come out! Amos Fennel is your burn victim.
He's what?
You heard.
I don't want to know how you know this, do I?
Nope, but it's the truth.
Truth does me no good without evidence.
Jesus, Diego, do the job. Go pound some pavement. Find something linking Fennel to the sculpture in the park. Do it right and you'll be the shining star of the precinct.
Shining star, huh? You might be onto something there.
Damn straight.
Stay dry out there.
Can I ask you about it?
What? I mean,
Okay,
Sure.
maybe not.
Come on, Juninator. It's way past your bedtime.
5 more?
Okay.
5 more minutes.
Okay.
Yeah. You issued a restraining order against Amos Fennel?
Okay, we're gonna talk right now. Stay right there, kiddo. Mama's gonna talk to these nice people. Did he send you? Did he fucking send you? Look, I know a guy who breaks legs for a living. Maybe I'll call him instead of the police.
Look, miss, I get it, but that won't be necessary.
Oh yeah? Give me one good reason.
'Cause your ex is dead. He won't be bugging you anymore.
Of course he is. It was him, wasn't it? The guy who burned himself in the park. I didn't think it was real, but
Yes.
it's exactly like him.
We're trying to learn what happened.
Well, leave me out of it. The guy scared the hell out of me. I suppose he's gone now. That's good, I guess.
Could you tell us what happened?
Fine, I guess. It doesn't matter now, does it? Amos used to be a good guy. An artist, creative, really, really funny. June loved him, but then he moved in with us. And then he started getting obsessive.
Obsessive. Not in a devoted husband and father way, I imagine.
No. He started drawing pictures of us. It was sweet at first, but he wouldn't stop. Every scrap of paper, every surface, the walls, the floor, everything. I blamed that teacher of his.
Teacher?
Yeah, old Stan Bates around the block. Amos was fine before he started taking lessons with him. I mean, how crazy is it to draw obsessively and never stop for a break?
So I have to go talk to him now. So how long has your kid been out here
A
again?
few hours. Why? Oh, look, I don't like that tone. June is fine. She isn't like him. Now, if you'll excuse me.
Okay. So now I have a lead. Talk to you.
Good evening to you.
Does the name Amos Fennel mean anything to you?
Amos Fennel. No,
That's a lie.
Doesn't ring a bell.
He's the guy who set fire to himself in the park.
I see. No, I've not heard of him.
Amos Fennel was a student of yours.
Student? I'm no teacher. Who told you this?
May Stein. She used to date Amos.
Wait, that name sounds familiar. She has a young daughter, a budding little artist type?
That's right.
Aha, now I remember. Amos, huh? He gave me a different name when he came to see me.
What can you tell us about Amos?
What is there to tell? Like many young artists, he was struggling, trying to find inspiration. So he would come and speak to me. He spoke about his lover. He was quite smitten. I encouraged him to channel that love. We later spoke about his heartbreak after they separated. I encouraged him to channel that as well. I hope I did some good.
Some good? He set himself on fucking fire.
He channeled his feelings into a work of art. How many can say the same? I call that a triumph. This neighborhood needs more of that.
Setting yourself on fire is a triumph?
Well, what would you call it?
I'd call it crazy.
Yes.
The man was obviously disturbed. Nobody in their right mind would do something like that.
Perhaps you were both correct. Perhaps it doesn't matter. Art speaks different words to different people, and the art of Amos spoke louder than most.
You said you knew May and her daughter?
I know the child. She walks down this block on her way home from school. She's shown me some of her pictures. Quite a budding talent. I'm happy to encourage her.
I wonder if he's the one with the power. Have you ever spoken to the baker next door?
You mean Clay Chipman? I see him every morning. His shop is not exactly out of my way. He feels frustrated, often. He desires to say something, but all he knows is baking. But as I always tell him, sometimes the artist doesn't choose the medium chooses you.
So who else have you taught?
Anyone who chooses to speak with me. I'm usually here in this spot. I'm always willing to chat.
If it's such good art, maybe you should set yourself on fire.
What reason? I have no statement to make. As I've stated, my muse has long since departed.
We know what's been done to you. You become a muse.
I'm a... what?
I should have seen it. We all should have seen
Yeah,
it.
What are you talking about?
I pieced it together.
This neighbor. All the extreme bursts of creativity. It all centers around you.
Me? I'm nobody. Just a washed-up artist. My muse has left.
Of course you don't have a muse. You are a muse.
Are you insane? Or am I?
Look at what happens around you. What explanation is there?
I want to say a rational one. But since when do I trade in reality?
I ask myself that every day. Look, maybe we should have this conversation inside.
Yes, of course. Please, come in. You must be soaking. Well, here we are. Is something the matter?
Your home is rather sparse.
Is it? I hadn't noticed. I admit, as I've gotten older, I've enjoyed life's little pleasures less and less.
You're not very
So I've sold a few
materialistic.
things that I no longer need.
It's like Callie said. A muse can inspire art, but can't appreciate it.
I see. I understand. I admit I have been feeling different. I just thought I was getting old.
Don't worry. We can fix this. It's kind of our thing.
Wait, you want to cure me?
Why? Don't you want to be cured?
You're joking. You really are joking, aren't you? Why would I want to be cured? Sure, I get no pleasure from a painting or a book or even food. But giving artists inspiration, artists like Amos, like June, like Clay, that gives me immense satisfaction.
Yeah, but it's
Amos killed
obsessive.
himself. June and Clay are working themselves to death. Whatever power you have, it's out of control.
Their deaths carry more meaning than their lives ever will.
Yikes.
For years, I've seen the city turn its collective back on the art community, replacing us with bland corporate chains.
That'll come later.
Now we can reverse it. Go back to the way things were. And you want to stop it? I don't believe you want that. You can't want that. Let me prove it to you.
Uh-oh. And they're dead. They're just straight up
I
dead.
have a simple question for you. May I ask it?
What do you want to know?
Thank you. My question is simple. What are you feeling right now?
Well, I'm feeling angry because you just did something to me.
Yes, you do seem slightly tetchy. Could I ask why?
My life was destroyed by a demon.
I'm sorry. You've suffered much, gone through so many changes. It must be difficult to make sense of it all. Anger can be a powerful source of energy, but you need to channel it. You cannot let it control you. You must dig deep, connect with it, bring it to the surface. This is the power of the creative force. It's the greatest gift we as humans are given. But it must be used. If ignored, it could do unimaginable harm.
Is that the case though? Is that the case? Is it really? Uh-oh.
Junie, sweetie, you've worn that chalk down to a nub.
No, I can do it.
I think it's time we...
I can do it!
Okay, you can do it. Just be careful. Sorry, this isn't a good time.
She's going to be fine, I promise.
How can you know that? It's Amos. It's Amos all over again. He infected her. Somehow. Christ, what are we gonna do? Junie! Come on, sweetheart. Stop.
Okay, fine. I don't think there's anything else I can do here.
Junebug.
It's fine.
I'm not...
Okay, I don't care. Go back into here. Oh, she's not even doing the poetry anymore.
Oh, it's you. Sorry if I don't get up. I'm a little out of breath.
You've stopped performing?
Being creative can certainly take the wind out of you. I kinda overdid it. I'll be fine. By the way, where's the Fire Mage and Miss Eagle Eyes? I thought you Unavowed types worked in a team.
We got whammied by the muse who has your power.
Whammied. I like that word.
No whammy, no whammy,
Wait,
no
why
whammy,
did
no
you
whammy.
summon a muse in the first place?
We didn't summon him, he forced himself on us.
He forced the creative energy on you? That's insane. You're lucky to be alive. You can't just force someone to create. You have to be ready. If not, you'll burn out. Your friends, where are they?
I don't know where they are.
Then let's go and find them, shall we?
Da 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 da. New party member.
Mr. Fire Mage! Hello? Mr. Fire Mage?
It's an eyeball.
I've never seen the Muse's power abused like this. Stanley Bates has no idea what he's doing.
Is it because of this painting on the wall?
No, the painting is a symptom, not the source. He is buried deep, struggling to connect with a deeper part of himself, one that he can express through art.
I can sort of relate. In expressing yourself, you can often find yourself.
Yes, exactly. You get it, only this is more direct and harmful. The subject has to be willing. They have to be ready to confront whatever is inside.
And he's
Your
not
friends
ready.
aren't. And
Yeah.
unless we help them with that, they will die.
So what do we do? Finish the painting?
No, that would be kind of bad. Like, brain
Oh,
explodey bad. I'm a bit useless here, but you're kind of not.
Extreme.
You Unavowed guys, you have a link, right? Something connecting you? You can use that. Try and connect to your friend. See if you can help.
Brain power! You want me to mind meld with Eli?
A mind meld. I totally get that reference.
I don't know the
yeah,
reference.
That's exactly it. Eli is in a heightened mental state at the moment. Connecting to his mind won't be hard if you focus. Just touch him on the head and, well, think about him.
Okay, I'll give it a try.
Your friend is going to be vulnerable, scared, confused. So, be gentle. Good luck.
The light! It burns!
I can't forget. I can't forget. If I forget that, I lose everything.
Forget what?
Forget what I am. Forget that I'm human. My wife, Donna. You've seen her picture. It's in my lab. The picture helps, but it's not enough. It's old. It's grainy. It's black and white. It's been over 60 years. I'm forgetting. Her eyes. I don't remember the color of her eyes.
Eli, this isn't real.
This wrenching in my heart isn't real. The loss I've felt for almost a century isn't real. Do you know what family does? It makes you better. It makes you want to do better. Everything I did, everything I was, I do because of them. Once I forget her eyes, then I forget her face. Then I forget Gloria and Julie. Then I'll forget myself. I'll forget I ever cared about anyone. And when there's nothing left, I become him.
I guess that's fair, but It's like, I personally have issues with family. It's like, my siblings and I all get along just fine, but my relationship with everyone else is strained, and it's just hard. So, I know you, Eli. You'd never let that happen.
No, I wouldn't. I'd never turn into Alden. I'd rather die first. If I can't remember her eyes, I should die.
No.
Why can't I remember?
I forgot lines all the time during performances, but the words themselves don't matter. It's about feeling.
You mean her eyes don't matter? You're right. The eyes are just the surface, aren't they? The eyes are the window to the soul, so it said. And that I remember. Her light, so warm, so bright, all for me. So fierce, so protective. The way she'd gaze over our children. The connection she shared with them. Like a secret only they knew. One color doesn't do it justice.
That's very sentimental about it. And now it's colorful.
What just happened?
Hey, you did it!
Did I say sentimental?
What?
I didn't mean to say that.
That eye, it's everything. You could get lost in it. Sorry. My head, I think I need to sit down.
Okay, upstairs. Stick figure? It's nothing but a scroll, but a palpable sadness radiates off of it.
Hello? Hello? You guys, I'm over here. Jesus Christ, hello? Are you fucking deaf?
Yes! Who are you yelling at?
Them. Those people over there? You do see them, right? Or maybe they don't see me. But they never do they?
I don't see anyone. I'm sorry.
So they were never there in the first place. I knew it. Nobody cares. But I knew that, right? That's the deal. That's part of being a cop. I knew that growing up. It's part of being a Santina. It's just so goddamn lonely sometimes, you know?
You're a good cop, Vicky, no matter what anyone says.
Screw being a good cop. I was a great cop. That's not the problem here. 12 years I gave to the badge. I was never thanked. Not once. But that's the job. That's what you sign up for. But I still want it. Some fucking recognition. I shouldn't need this. I shouldn't want this.
I used to live for applause. I totally get it.
I'm not some asshole skipping around a stage. This is real life. Shit. Sorry. That was uncalled for. But it's true. You're an actor. You need that validation. A cop shouldn't.
If we haven't appreciated you enough, Vicky, I'm sorry.
I don't want to be appreciated. I want fireworks. I want the key to the city. I want to be a hero. That's stupid. That's crazy. It's some teenage fantasy, but
yep,
it is what it is.
That's all true. There are people out. I think that's a typo. There are people out there alive and happy because of you.
I know that. Don't get me wrong. I'm glad. Happy even. But it doesn't matter. I still want a parade.
You don't have to shut out your feelings. You're not a cop anymore.
Yeah. I know I'm not a cop anymore. So what the hell am I?
Human. You're a hero is what you are.
Bullshit. I'm just me. Sure, I risk my ass every day, pound the pavement, or take a bullet so some schmo won't have to, but... Jesus. Listen to me. I am a hero.
Yes,
no,
quite.
I fight monsters.
Yeah, exactly.
I'm a fucking superhero.
Yes, quite. Oh.
Yeah, and nobody knows but me. Ugh, what the...
You made it back.
Huh? Hey, cool picture,
There you guys are. What the heck just happened?
I was just asking the same thing.
Where did Stan go? It's a long story.
Stan Bates hit you both with a creative force. It almost killed you. See? Not such a long story.
Okay,
Creative
fine.
energy, I feel like I'm hungover.
But it was worth it, wouldn't you say? Do you see it now? Do you see what I can offer? This whole neighborhood, the whole world.
You nearly killed Eli and Vicky.
But I didn't. They're more alive than ever. You and your friends, you just received a deep, clear understanding of your deepest selves.
You're swinging the creative force around like a sledgehammer. You could have killed them.
Nothing great is achieved without risk.
Oh my god, my power's in the hands of a total idiot. Seriously, you all need to kill him. Kill him now before he kills someone else.
I beg your pardon?
You heard me.
I agree he needs to be punished, but
I agree, he should be stopped. But killed? Is that really necessary?
As far as I'm concerned, he's got a deadly weapon and is willing to use it.
This is insanity. Don't I have a say in this? I've been given this tremendous gift, and you don't want it to be used. I don't understand.
No, duh, you don't understand. That's the problem.
If I used my gift improperly, then I'm sorry. I can learn.
It's too late for that. So, how is this going to go?
Can't you teach him how to use the power properly?
No, I can't.
You can't?
Nope.
I'm not so old that I can't be taught.
I'm not being cute. I really can't. Creative energy runs on instinct, emotion, feelings. Can't teach that.
You must have learned somehow, didn't you?
I was given the power at a young age. I grew up with it. You didn't. So, I'm sorry, it can't be done.
If only I could remember how I put the power in him, maybe then I could pull it out again.
Actually, that's not a bad idea. Callie, this power came from you, right? It's part of you.
Yeah, so?
So you should be able to pull it back into yourself, if you focus hard enough.
You think if I wanted that, I wouldn't have done it already? Thanks, no, I'm happy the way I am.
As am I. You can't give me such a gift and then take it away.
Oh, you can, yes. What do you have to say, Stan?
Until today, I didn't even know I had this power, let alone that I was killing people. Perhaps forcing it on you three was wrong. I'm sorry, I didn't know what I was doing.
And how many are going to die before you figure it out?
I will try not to let that happen. Let me live, and I'll try. That I promise you.
Stan, earlier you said dying to create art was a triumph. Do you still feel that way?
Answer the fucking question.
Stan, we're trying to avoid killing you. Please work with us.
I meant what I said. I will try not to let that happen again.
That didn't really answer the question. I don't know what the right option is. I don't want to kill people. I don't want to do it. It's like, because whether or not they're good, bad, it's like, everyone deserves a chance. But if it's like a case of like, they wouldn't be happy, and they wouldn't like want to live a certain way, then I can't do that. So I think I'm gonna go with, we're going to trust you. Don't let us down.
Trust. Yeah, we all deserve that. When I came into my power, I thought I was a monster. I was given a chance to prove otherwise. Maybe you deserve that chance too.
You need a license to carry a deadly weapon in this city, you know. But for some reason, I don't think Muse Powers is on the application form.
No, it's not.
I don't like this, but I'll go along.
You're just going to stand back and leave him like this? You know what? I don't even care. I'm a mundane human now. This is none of my business. Good luck, Stan Bates. You're gonna need it.
Yes, he will. Okay, I think I'm going to call the episode there. I got through at least one mission. And I am getting tired and I need to go edit this. So, thanks everyone for watching. I'll probably pick this up either tomorrow or later on this week. So, yeah. I'm not good with outros, so I'll catch you in the next one. Bye-bye.